Hey everybody, it's that time. It's Kitchen Talk with Granna. It's time to come on up in the kitchen and have a little conversation with Granna today. I'm not going to keep you guys very long. I'm going to continue this talk that we've been talking about for the last few conversations that we've had. But before we get started, you guys know what the routine is, okay? At the bottom of your screen, go ahead. I got a share button down there. Go ahead and share this video with all your family and friends. We have the like button down there. Go ahead and hit your like button. Give me a thumbs up. At the end of this conversation, you can come back and give me any comments or any reviews that you may have. And also at the end of this conversation, go ahead and hit your subscribe button. If you haven't already became one of Granna's followers, go ahead and do that. Make sure you're sharing my videos with all your family and friends. When you're sharing it with them, go ahead and remind them also to hit the subscribe button and become a follower of Granna. I appreciate it. I really do. I am still trying to reach my goal. You guys are great. I appreciate all the support. But at the beginning of a couple of my conversation that we had earlier, I was letting you guys know about my report card and all that. So I'm still trying to meet that goal. So I need your help to reach that goal. I need 150 followers by the end of this month. This month is almost over, okay? So you still have time to help Granna out, okay? So let's go ahead and get it popping up in here in the kitchen. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna continue this conversation that we've been having for the last couple of conversations. We've been talking about the coronavirus, okay? Right now, that is what the conversation is about, okay? We are getting so much information about this coronavirus. And I mean, every minute of the day, something is popping up on my social media about this coronavirus. So we're constantly getting information about this, okay? Right now, what they're talking about is a shutdown. You hear me? A shutdown. It is crazy. I was on social media earlier and I was reading about it, and they were saying that the government is trying to bring the National Guard into place, getting the National Guard together, calling them out, trying to get them in place for this process they're about to start. And that process is basically shutting everything down. I mean, there's multiple businesses that has already either shut down or reduced their hours already. And we see how that's affecting the economy, or how that's affecting we as the people of the world, and how it has hit us very hard financially, and just maintaining our daily, taking care of our daily, and that's nothing compared to what they're talking about doing. When they're talking about shutting down everything, calling in the National Guard, putting them in place so when they make this move, they can try to cut out some of the chaos and control some of the chaos, because they're looking for this shutdown to cause people to really, really go crazy. They're talking about people starting to looting, breaking into these companies, breaking into these business. They're really gonna set these people off. It doesn't take much for some people to get crazy anyway, but when something like this is going on, people they're emotional. They really get crazy. They just get oh wow. So I'm definitely not looking forward to that to happen. I hope and pray that it does not get to that point, but I also have to be a relative when it comes to that. I have to understand, along with everyone else out there, that if it gets to that point, we have to prepare ourselves and be ready for that too. We have to be extra prepared. On top of being prepared, we have to do extra. You don't want to be sitting up in your home thinking any minute someone may break into your home. You don't want to have to go out and be out there with someone that has gotten so stressed out with all this stuff that's going on that they don't have nothing but negative in their head, and they're all about just doing something terrible. You don't want to have to worry about all that. But the way it seems as of right now, that's where we're at in the world. You know, that is what's going on. I mean, I know President Trump is closing down the border between us and Canada. No international stuff is going on. You know, he don't want anyone, and even these other countries, they're shutting down as far as people coming into their country. I'm sorry, they're shutting down outside people coming to their countries. And to be honest with you, who wants to travel right now? Nobody wants to travel right now. Everybody's on edge. Nobody wants to put themselves in a situation right now. You know, you're on edge as it is. So I think the traveling business right now is probably taking an impact because, you know, this is their form of income, and this is their liability, you know, their livelihood, and they're taking a hit also. But then you really can't blame the people, because no one wants to get in a situation where they're stranded somewhere, or they're stuck somewhere because of all this stuff that's going on. So I understand that everybody closing down their countries, and they don't want anybody coming in, any outsiders and all that. But, you know, I can't remember when it ever gotten to this point where they're shutting everything down. I mean, I know a few years ago, you know, the economy was really bad, and that's when they sent out those stimulus checks, and people was getting those checks. And I know, you know, it's something else that they're putting in place too. But it's just crazy. It's just really crazy with all the stuff that's going on right now. You know, I was, because I'm really trying to gather all the information with this coronavirus. So I was watching this one doctor that was on there, and he was saying that most people that get this virus do recover from it. You know, it's mostly being deadly, or it's really causing the older people a hard time to recover from it, you know. But once again, and I've said this in a couple of my conversations, you know, of course we want to take care of our elderly people. Of course, you need to do that. You need to do that. But, you know, when you're taking care of your elderly, think about, you know, if you have someone else in your family that has different types of diseases or immune symptoms with them already, that they may need that extra attention also. You know, they may need to spend a little extra time with them. You know, like I said, me myself, I have a problem. So that's why I'm trying to lessen where I go, not be out around too many people, or not be just out, period. I have definitely been in the house a lot more than I would normally be, okay? But, you know, think about your elderly when you're out there. If you know someone you go to church with, and you know that they live by themselves, you know, they're used to getting their meals from Meals on Wheels or something like that, you know, check on them. Go by, you know, take them a burger. If you don't want to go out and pick it up, cook it, you know, get a pack of ground beef, fix them a burger, take them something to have, take them enough where they can have some leftover for a couple of days. You know, we as people, we definitely should be coming together as people, helping each other out and being there for our weaker people that can't do for themselves, for our children, for our elderly people. So it's just so much that's going on. I know right here in Huntsville, we have cases that's been confirmed here. The state of Alabama has a confirmed caseload of 69 people that has been that has come down with this virus. This was confirmed earlier today. So it's just so much that's going on with this coronavirus, guys. I don't even know. We can talk about this. I know we can probably talk about this the rest of this year. You know, even if it gets to the point where it's done and it died down, we'll still be talking about it because it's going to affect so many people. We're still going to be trying to get our heads above the water because this coronavirus took us down, you know, a little bit. So we can definitely conversate about this. I can conversate about this every day for the next 6 months, okay? Because it's going to still be there. It's going to still have some effect. It's not, you know, even when it's died down and it's done, you know, we've gotten several different timelines of when it may even die down. But once it does, and it will, I know it will. I'm staying very positive about that. it's going to die down. We're going to pull our economy back together. We're going to get back on track the way we were before, and even better. We're going to come out of this even stronger than we did when we went into it, okay? So you have to stay positive. You have to stay positive about this. You have to, if you don't stay positive and you start letting this really take over you, then you're going to go crazy. You're going to stress yourself out, And I know for some people that is easier said than done, because we are dealing with so much with this virus. It's affecting the family so much. It's hitting their pockets. It's causing them to already start stressing about just the necessities that they have to take care of daily, monthly, So it is a lot, it's a lot. I pray that everybody can stay positive about this. Look at the bright side of it. It's gonna happen, like I said, just make sure you're continually practicing your good hygiene and you're taking care of that part of it, and you're doing everything on your behalf to try to stay safe, okay? I'm not gonna keep beating a dead horse, but take this seriously, okay, guys? Okay, all my followers out there, take this seriously. Take it seriously. Digest the information that you're getting. Prepare yourself as much as possible. Prepare yourself, If there is a time when you're out there and you can come across some extra grocery, some of the things, your canned goods, your frozen goods, your noodles, if you can pick up those extra items now, then make sure you're picking those up and you're having them on hand. So if you get, shut down and you're in your house for days and weeks at a time, you have the necessities you need just to make it through. And if you have kids, you really need to have these necessities. You need to have it. And I know right now it's hard for us to find a lot of the basic stuff. I couldn't even find any noodles the other day. Y'all hear me? I couldn't find no ramen noodles. And I live off ramen noodles anyway. It ain't got nothing to do with the coronavirus. But I couldn't even find ramen noodles, okay? But, things like that, if you happen to walk in right when they're stocking that stuff and they're putting that stuff out, go ahead. Don't try to buy up all of it. Leave some for the rest of us. But go ahead and grab your, a pack of that, and that's one of the cheap things we can buy. You can get ramen noodles for $3, $2, So go ahead and, pick up those things so you can have those things at home. If you're shut down even longer, I know we're already being in the house with your kids like the last 2.5 weeks or so. But if you're going to be home longer with your kids, grab those extra things and have them on hand so you can be prepared for, you always want to think about the best and be prepared for the worst. And that's just what it is, okay? All right, guys, I'm going to get ready and let you guys up out of here. I know I've brought you a lot of stuff talking about this coronavirus, but I'm just trying to keep it real, trying to bring some stuff to maybe some of you guys that haven't had a chance to catch up on it or hear about it. I'm just trying to put it out there for you guys. I want all my followers to be safe and healthy and happy. So I'm trying to bring it to you as I get it, okay? But I'm going to... go ahead and get ready and get up out of here. If you do get a chance to get out, make sure you're giving a smile to everybody you come in contact with from a distance. You can do it from a distance. A smile is free. It ain't gonna take no money out of your pocket. That is free, okay? If you know someone this has really personally impacted, let them vent about it for a minute. Let them talk about it. It could change the mood that they're in right now, okay? Spread the love. Hopefully we can get ready to get out here and enjoy some of this weather that we're getting. Just stay positive, okay? Stay positive, all right? You guys have a great day. I will catch y'all back shortly.